These stones are
He's
heavy.
finally like, okay, this is actually getting pretty heavy.
Still not a witch.
I don't know what to tell you.
God.
I have nothing to
That was literally, wasn't that like literally like 200 years ago? Like, nah, that was it longer.
1700s?
It was probably
When
like,
they were stoning people?
yeah.
No, in the witches in Salem, dude.
What was
Salem witch.
Is that like 300 years ago?
1642, I thought.
Wasn't that when Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
No, that's 1462.
God, my dates are all off. You're right.
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay.
Anyways, welcome back
Welcome
to
to
Lame
the
Dudes,
pod.
episode 30.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we made it to 30, dude.
Witch edition.
The witch edition. Welcome to the spooky edition. Yo, can we get a podcast on like Halloween or
Pew,
something?
pew,
When's
pew,
Halloween?
pew.
I hope
Halloween is next Wednesday.
Let's get a Halloween pod.
What are your
Halloween
guys' costume plans?
Nothing.
Dude.
Nothing. Oh shit. That means I probably shouldn't do anything either.
Oh.
I'll be I'll be a Jackson for the day.
Yeah, dude. What would it? What's it take to dress up as me? Like
Just some tan pants, black
Yep.
hoodie.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll swoop my hair to the
Some
side.
running
smoke
shoes.
big gas. And
Wow, dude, sounds just like me.
I don't know, just play a priest, I guess.
I like to see you fucking try, man. This class actually sucks.
I'd be fucking done in 2 seconds, but
Fucking does not heal.
absolutely.
So glad we have a really funny costume. I went as one of our friends.
Did you really?
As how like for Halloween,
them?
I went them
You went them?
to a party one day.
Oh my god, who was it? Can you
It was
tell
it was
me?
was
it
it
someone
was
I know?
yeah, it was our friend Mattio up from school.
Oh
And,
my god, you went as Matty-O?
I went as Mattio, dude.
How do you even do that?
How'd you pull that off?
Just wears a fat suit.
I wore a Trump sign as a cape, and his hat, he had like a cowboy hat that he always wore. Put that on.
That's ballsy. That's a ballsy costume.
It was a controversial costume to say
I'm
the
telling
least.
you,
People
yeah,
were
no
not.
kidding.
Some people were not happy.
Really? They're just like, yo, what the fuck?
Triggered by the
What's up
Trump
with that?
sign, which respect. I mean,
The trigger, yeah.
I was too.
Nice.
Welcome, one and all.
Welcome.
Sounds epic meme.
Episode 30.
Episode 30.
This year, dude.
30 editions old.
I don't know, dude.
What?
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do this year.
For a costume?
Yeah,
Yo,
Do you
dress
go to
up
any
as
parties?
Pickle Rick.
dude.
Fuck
we-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
dress up as Pickle Rick for the rest of my life.
All the neckbeards are like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, how cool would it be if we cosplayed our WoW characters for Halloween? Dude?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
God, that would be epic.
Whoa, dude.
I'd be in
I
like
can't
all
imagine
kinds
how
of
long it
candy.
takes to make like WoW armor in cosplay form.
I'd have like a big ass staff.
His would be easy, dude. He's got robes and shit. I gotta make-
Hunty would be like in cat like
Yeah,
outfit.
dude, I just gotta be a cat. You're right. That's all I gotta do. I'm on
They're
all
like,
fours, like
they're
walking
like-
around. This sucks, dude.
What do you get
Fucking
to stand
workout.
up? Oh my
God, I gotta switch to my humanoid form.
I know, right? I just have nothing for that.
You have to call out like the abilities as you use them. You're like dash,
Rake. Rake.
pounce.
Pounce.
So epic.
I just tackle a kid. Pounce. All right, man. Let's take a look at this. This fucking ghetto.
Yeah, welcome to the
document, man.
pod.
Welcome to the podcast.
We're live from the original Stu. We're back.
God, some of this is so old.
Yeah, we're back in the kitchen.
Thank God, I like it better here, dude.
It feels natural. Although I'm gonna turn on some lights here just so we wake up a little bit.
Good call.
Yeah, lights is a good idea. Thank you, Jackson. Yep, I feel a lot better.
Much better.
Dude, Drake
What?
and Josh subtle messages. This made me laugh earlier. I was like,
No way.
as soon as I read that, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Dude, we got some Drake and Josh dirt, some dark Drake.
Oh,
and
Were
I
they,
wish
like,
I wish I had Evan on
Were
to
they
talk about this.
Secretly,
Did he tell you about it?
Well, me and Evan watched it on Hulu the other day.
Oh, I
Drake
came
and
down
Josh?
and like literal Drake and Josh is on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we were watching
God.
some Drake and Josh, like the
Jackson
good
hears
old
a,
days.
hug me, brother.
Hug me,
brother.
I think that's literally what it was. If I remember, it was like the one where they're like, he's like, hug me, and he's like, not here. He's like, quick one, and then they do it.
Yeah.
Quick one.
That was
I
cute.
love how they hug, dude. That's so cute.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Go ahead.
There's like some like weird.
some dark.
I mean, it's just stuff that you don't really notice.
Yeah.
When you are a little kid.
Right.
Like, it's very strange. Like, there's just random shit. Like, there's the guy. Do you guys remember the guy with the curly hair?
Which
With
fucking
curly
one?
hair?
Yeah, so there's this guy with a curly hair who just didn't talk. Like, he would just make noises and stuff.
No, I don't remember this at
I
all.
don't remember that. Sounds epic though.
Yeah, so it's just this guy. He just is whenever they're at school, this guy pops up, and he'll just walk up with like a water bottle and be like, "Yeah," or something.
What?
And like me and Evan realized we're like, yo, that's just like a really autistic guy, and everyone's like, "Fuck you, fuck you" to this guy.
Oh, they make fun of him, dude.
Well, yeah, he's kind of like just like that.
They fucking they fucking shun him and flip him off in the school, dude.
They
in
don't
this
actually
Nickelodeon
do
show?
that, but
Oh,
they
okay.
like metaphorically do that.
Why,
They
why
throw
do I
lettuce
now
and shit
remember
at him?
the school from Jake and Josh? I just remember the movie theater and like their home.
Movie theater. I remember classrooms and shit like that.
Who dat?
Beyond me.
Oh, yo, Evan, do you want to get on and talk
Gang.
about this Drake and Josh?
Yeah, Troy's coming over, but I can for a couple minutes.
This
Oh,
Drake and
here we
Josh shit,
go.
gotta get to the
Here we
the
go.
bottom of
Folks,
this
we're gonna
shit.
pause.
Were there any?
Hello, we're back.
Gank.
All right, yeah. So me and Evan watched Drake and Josh. I was just getting into the nonverbal autistic
Oh
man who
my
they
god, that's
just absolutely roast in that show.
When he like there in that same that episode, he's got like a water bottle filled with Gatorade, and he just keeps going like, and
Yep.
they're just like they just stare at him and shit, and it's like kind of like it's kind of fucked up. Like
Wow.
there's people, people are like that.
Yeah, why is
like
that even in the show.
yeah, it's
like, jeez. Is
Poor
is
guy.
that a Butch Hartman show?
no, Dan
no.
Schneider.
Dan Schneider. That's
Yeah,
the one
Butch
I'm
Hartman
thinking
is
of, yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents. You're right. My
Yeah.
bad.
Damn, you guys know these
Dan
guys?
Schneider.
Yeah.
I've seen
The
I've seen some
Schneiderverse,
videos,
the
dude.
greater Schneiderverse. You don't
Schneider's
know
a
about
crazy
this?
dude.
Oh, what
Dude,
else
I
did
saw
he do?
some Butch Hartman tweets, and that dude's a fucking dickhead.
I've never seen him tweet. What does he tweet about?
Someone he tweeted something about like, people always ask me like, how do I like get started, and like he just like basically was like, don't get started because you're not as good as me or some shit. Like, it was just like some bad shit.
I invented Danny
That's so
Phantom.
Like he was basically like talking himself up
Wow.
to like roast new people.
Legend, dude.
But yeah, what other fucked up shits in this Drake and Josh verse?
Well, they kind of just like enforce the whole like nerd and like cool kid.
What's the deal
thing.
with the guy who works at the movie theater? Who's
Oh, the dude who's
he
got
has,
like anger issues.
Is
Crazy
that it?
Steve. That's what they call him.
Let's
Crazy
talk about
Steve.
anger management. guys. Let's address that in this Nickelodeon show.
Wouldn't it be great though if there was like an episode where like we'd learned about Steve's like home life and like his dad was
Holy
like
shit.
abusive and
That's
it like
the
makes
lost
sense.
episode.
Yeah.
There's a creepypasta out there about that.
Oh, for
somewhere.
sure.
Yeah. Well, there's theories that Drake and Josh and iCarly are like continuous.
The Schneiderverse.
I've heard about that. I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Victorious
Isn't that weird?
also.
Victorious is involved in that
Yeah.
too.
Zoe 101.
I
Somewhere
I
else?
don't know if Zoe I don't think it was part of the
canon.
Schneiderverse.
It was
so
its own
weird.
independent universe.
Yeah.
I heard some weird things about Dan Schneider. I don't know if you guys
Are we talking about the?
Well, no, 'cause
We might be.
Tootsies.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Little toes.
There's some weird shit about this dude. I think he likes.
What
little-
about Dan Schneider?
There's just like there's a
think he
theory
likes
that he has a foot
feetsies.
fetish. Whoa.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Colin,
Gotta
Colin.
bail,
Just a
boys.
theory.
Why,
It's just
so-
a theory.
he out?
but-
If you watch the shows, is it like a bunch of feet? Like
No. Well, actually, no. There are shots. There are like people notice that in the shows. There's like always, in every series, they've noticed like parts where the star takes their foot out, and it's
he's
just
just
like,
right.
their
He's
foot.
like, and then she takes her shoes off, and
And they're doing their nails or something, right? And then there's like
That's
there's
like
somebody-
some Quentin Tarantino shit.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
I heard
he-
some
he
weird
definitely
shit.
does
Like he inspects feet before he casts people. So I don't know how factual this all is, but
wow.
it's just.
The Quentin Tarantino thing's like really obvious. Like
Yeah.
you watch like a compilation of like every foot shot from every one of his movies.
Does he have like a? Oh, that makes so much
In
sense.
every
dude.
fucking movie. There's
So
a
you think
shot.
he just like
Dude,
jerks
Uma
off?
Thurman
to
has
his
so many
movies?
foot shots in those movies, man.
Yeah,
Kill
dude.
Bill. There's literally a whole scene based around her goddamn toe moving.
Pulp
Yep.
Fiction.
Is there one Pulp Fiction? as
Right
well?
on the
Yep,
cover,
Yep.
Oh, she's got her feet out. Yeah.
Big
Good
time.
call. Good call.
I think. Or are they socked?
I
It might
don't
be
know if they're
socked feet.
They might be out. They might be full frontal.
Full frontal feet.
Frontal feet.
Mmm.
What if that was literally the cover of
good
Pulp
shit.
Fiction was a straight shot of Uma Thurman's feet?
Yeah.
Everybody's just like, what is this fucking artsy cover? To Pulp Fiction. This isn't even in the movie at all.
I just really don't understand the foot thing. Like, not even to shame
As a
anyone
fetish
who
thing?
likes it. I just can't even like. I don't even feel it on any level at all.
Yeah, I can't wrap my head
Zach,
around it.
can you explain to us why you're into feet?
Yeah, can you,
Fuck
just
you.
give
Not
us
to
an
out you on the
insight? Just
pod.
give us an insight into what it's like.
Or
Well-
just why do people like them?
What I've heard is that like some kind of like sexual gratification part of your brain and some kind of like foot nerve ending
Oh, give me a fucking.
That's
can get like crossed or some bullshit.
kids.
And
in
then
third
there's
grade.
also like weird like
Are we trying to
childhood
explain
shit.
foot fetishes?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
which we've done
what's-
in
what's
like
hot about
4
a foot?
different. We've talked about foot fetishes in
'Cause I
like
actually
4
just
different
can't feel
episodes.
it.
It's like,
now.
well, take a seat, guys.
Well, I think, and like fetishes in general are probably based around experience, like weird crossings of like early sex and like
Right.
other things happening in your life. Like,
Yep.
so
So if you played a lot of soccer or
During-
something like.
there's
During
people who
those,
get off
those
to
ages.
like balloons popping. I remember like reading about them.
Yeah. I've heard about that too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down. Like, I'm down.
Hey,
I mean,
you can pop,
I'll
balloons
pop
if
a
you
couple
want.
balloons.
Actually, you know what?
Ladies?
That's a little loud. I'm not
That sounds.
That's
loud.
gonna startle me a few times. Let's keep that out of the.
The chick's like
But
really
no.
into it, and Hunter's like, "Oh my, that was startling."
Jesus, fuck. Wow, killed my boner.
Got
I'm
me
sorry.
with that one. All right, man. I mean, whatever.
start this over.
Whatever gets you off.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Unless
there's
it's
like
kids or
there's those
something.
early ages where you get into certain things, and it's like there's things that imprint and stay
It just
in there,
gets
so
your wires crossed. Yeah, I guess that
it's
makes
fucking
sense.
weird.
Yeah.
Let's keep it to feet though. You know, let's not. Get,
Honestly, like I mean, it's probably one of the tamer ones.
yeah,
Oh,
dude, that's what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
There's,
Like,
there's yeah.
sure.
That's hella tame, dude. Balloons, nice and
respect.
wholesome balloons. That's all that is. That's good.
It'd be
family
funny
fun.
if there was like the HBO version of YouTube, and then we could just watch it for the podcast. Just like, all right,
Look
we're gonna
up,
watch
Like
this.
toe
this.
sucking.
Isn't
We're gonna
that
watch
called
this
Google?
gay scat porn today and review it.
we
Just
could
review it.
We could really find a niche there, dude.
I bet you could do that on like Pornhub.
I don't want to review porn.
we could get a new
We
audience.
can. I want to be sponsored by Pornhub. Wouldn't that be sick?
Upload it onto Pornhub.
A
if you
Pornhub
want.
sponsor. I'll do some small dick solo male vids. They want me to jerk off on live stream? I'll do it. Give me that Pornhub money, baby.
We'll be the report of the week of Pornhub, dude.
There's like 2 videos a week. One's the podcast and one's Zach jerking off on cam.
you cross
Fuck's sake.
promote, of course.
That's actually really. I appreciate that level of dedication, dude. That
They're
you're
not
gonna-
even gonna be like interesting jerk off videos though. It's gonna be like same angle.
like, hey guys,
like-
Zach here.
Hey guys, today I'm
Sorry,
jerking
just
off
cracked a fart.
with my right hand. Next week, come back. We'll have a good left hand video for all you left hand fans.
Can you do that thing that you showed me that old guy doing where he shits the spaghetti
Whoa,
out
what?
of his ass?
Wait, whoa. Okay.
Evan, welcome to the.
The spaghetti shitting video.
Yeah. Can you
Brutal.
pull that off?
We can try.
Yeah. I remember asking, how do you get the spaghetti?
I don't
in there?
think
You're
that
like,
stuff goes
Was
on
that like a
Pornhub.
shock video, or were you just
Yeah,
like
it was just
into
like a- it was
like
a
that's
shock.
something you went looking for?
No, it was a shock video on
He
Twitter.
found it on Twitter. Yeah.
Someone, I think Luke actually sent it to me on Twitter.
Fucked up shit you see on Twitter.
Or actually, no, it was a reply to a Kanye tweet. I was going through a Kanye reply thread. First tweet is just a man shitting out spaghetti.
Thank God for the internet, man.
Yeah,
That's so good.
stuff.
My friend sent me a video of a dude who like, I mean, it could be totally faked, looked legit. A dude had like put laxatives in the food at his in his cafeteria.
Oh,
And he was just walking around the school and like filming the people like actually shitting in like trash cans
way.
because they
No
had
way.
no other choice.
the version
I
of
gotta
that.
check
That's
this out.
insane.
I saw that. It looked fake, I think, because like, how could you even do that? The version I saw though was they did that with a bunch of seagulls.
Yeah, that's a classic YouTube
And they're-
viral
they're
video.
flying around shitting on people. But then they said that like all the seagulls died after because they shit their brains
Jesus.
out.
Literally, actual brains out of
'Cause they
ass.
shit their brains out.
That wouldn't surprise me if all the seagulls died.
Did all the people
Fuck
die? though?
seagulls, man. Do the people die? Probably not.
The worst massacre in
do
American
laxatives
history.
End up killing you if you take too many of them.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can
you
shit
could.
yourself to death. I mean, that is 100%. That's what dysentery is.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can
Dysentery
just
game.
shit out all the liquids.
Haven't
out of
you
your
played
body.
Oregon Trail, dude?
No, I haven't, dude. No.
I
Do
wish
you
that's
shit
what
out
I
your
said.
intestines
You
and
shit
stuff?
yourself to death.
Do you shit out your intestines?
I think it just
What happens?
Yeah, dude. You shit out a little bit, and then like a little gremlin runs up and he like yanks,
It just
pulls
empties
them
you
all
out.
out.
Jesus Christ.
I believe that.
You died of the colon gremlin. Yeah, like I wish you could see the visual of the pulling.
Just pulling out
I
like
got an idea. For fuck's sake. Anyways,
Feet though.
feet though.
Terrifying.
Back to the wholesome feet.
It's so
Love me some good feet.
I knew it.
Clip
Zach outed on the podcast.
That's why we asked him. Man.
Imagine like living back then when there was dysentery and shit going down. There's just like everybody expects to live right now. Like we all expect that we're gonna be alive
like
for a
to
while,
think,
right?
yeah.
But back then, there's like just a really good chance that you're just gonna.
It's like,
fucking
oh, maybe
die.
I'll just get a cold.
It's like, oh, he fell off the wagon one day and like hurt his shoulder, and then it killed him. Like what the fuck?
And then
Old
it killed
Pop's
him.
dying. He hurt his shoulder real bad.
Yeah, dude, it's so brutal. I think about that sometimes and how I wouldn't make it.
This
I
pod
just
brought
wouldn't
to
have
you
made it.
by
Yeah, we'd probably
Living
all be
Gang.
dead.
Living Gang. 2018.
That's my. Yeah, okay, so the other weird thing to think about is like living through the future's history, right? Like the future's gonna look back at our time and be like, "Yo, that was history."
Right.
Today, it's like just feels like current time to us.
Yeah.
Present gang. So I was
We
gonna
out
say,
here, man.
That's my new favorite
This
meme.
post was made by the present gang.
Those fucking memes are so funny.
I like the Breakfast Club, dude. Anyways, go ahead.
I was just saying, it's my favorite meme now. Is like the
The present gang.
no, this post was made by.
It's like
whatever
when you
gang.
put the
Oh,
meme
wow.
within a meme,
Yeah.
like the
Jesus Christ.
gangweed memes.
It's like,
They're
imagine
getting really deep.
imagine
The,
having to stop when you want to keep driving. This meme brought to you by Roundabout Circle Gang. Good meme.
I saw one the other day. It was like, fuck phone and left pocket gang. This post was made by
I
phone
saw
and right
that.
pocket
I
gang.
saw that.
Does anyone do that? At their love
Well, it all started with Gangweed, I think.
Yeah.
This
Really?
meme made by Gangweed. Just spawned off
Shout to
from
Gangweed.
there.
What do you guys think of the format? The like, can I get X for Y? Yes. Actually for Z. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
You guys-
Is that a really
it's like
fresh one or
it's
something?
really fresh. So like the one that blew up was like it's a dinosaur. It's like yo evolution. Then it's like some DNA. And it's like, or it's like yo evolution. Can I get some DNA? Or shit, I'm butchering it.
You
guys.
suck at this so far.
It's a dinosaur. It's like hey, can I get wings for balance?
Mhm.
And evolution's like for balance, and it's like yeah. And then it's like actually develops flight like a boss, and it's like a bird. Like, it's just like dumb. I don't know. That's the basic format.
I actually like those.
I like those.
My favorite one was there's like a
Actually
red blood
does
cell,
blah, blah,
and it's
a
like,
boss.
hey heart, can I get some blood? And it's like for increased like intelligence to your brain or something, or some bullshit like that. And it's like yes, and it's like actually goes to penis, boner time.
Actually goes to penis.
Memes are so weird, dude, because like the reason they're funny is that you've
They're
already heard
so
it so
fucking
many
Yeah.
fucking times. Like
It's literally devolved into shit that like makes no sense to anybody. Like,
Right.
if you were to just be like, yeah, look at this, like a normal person who doesn't understand what it is not gonna think it's funny. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people are just gonna
In
be like,
isolation,
it's so
they're
crazy.
not
Doesn't
funny.
make sense.
They're not funny at all.
But
It's all
you-
cultural references. That's what I mean. That's what a meme is, though. Like,
Right.
it's like the like funniness is stackable. Like they each one gets funnier. It's just like it's crazy. Like we were all on Discord just yesterday, and we started talking about this meme brought to you by whatever gang meme.
Mhm.
yeah.
And then we just did it like every fucking joke, but it was just really funny. So anyway,
Stays funny, dude.
this
I
pod
love
brought to
meme
you by
Until it
Meme Gang.
eventually. I love funny memes. I love it when
Love
memes
it.
make me laugh.
Welcome to the meme.
I just
podcast.
like what memes have become and how they've kind of created their own sort of like I don't know,
I feel like
just this subculture of weird shit. Like I don't know. It's
like
so
it
funny.
used to be like a really specific subculture. I feel like, but now
Yeah.
everybody's on the memes.
Yeah,
Like-
memes at first when it was just like image macros or whatever. It was just like this weird like
Memes?
shit that yeah, memes.
Like my parents know about memes, and like
Oh yeah.
governors and shit know about memes. It's crazy.
When
Yeah.
the governor knows about a meme. That's when you know.
Everybody's memeing. That's how you really know it's for the people.
Meme gang. But yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about this little peep.
Oh yeah,
The
we're
new
gonna do
Lil
an
Peep
official
song?
review.
Evan,
The
have you ever listened to
official
Lil
review.
Peep?
No, not really.
Evan's
Okay.
not a little peep fan.
Not.
He's dead.
You're gonna love this
so
then.
Yeah, I'm a bad person for
There's
not
not
liking
much-
his music. 'Cause
there's
he's
not
dead.
much coming out in the
Mhm.
future to look out
I
for.
wouldn't
What
imagine
do you
much.
mean? He's about to drop
His
new album.
discography is limited, to say the least.
Still quality though.
Still quality, man. And so he's putting out, or he's not putting.
His label.
His mom is putting out.
They're putting out "Call Me When You're Sober" 2.
It's
Or "Come
literally
Over
his
When You're
mom.
Sober." It's
Yep.
yeah, it is his mom.
Part 2.
Part 2. Come Over When You're Sober. But
Off the Smash.
I'm super looking forward to that.
The
Actually.
follow up to a really fucking sick album. I feel like.
I enjoyed most of the songs on
need
that
some
first one.
water.
I think I'm just
Dan.
nostalgic for it,
Water.
but I just like put them on, and like even the bad songs, I'm still like, yo, this sick,
Bother me. I still listen to that quite
Awful
often.
Things, dude.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a good song.
Spotlight.
I actually
Better Off.
don't know Spotlight that well. I don't really like You Said either.
I don't even know if Spotlight's on the album. It might
But
be.
dude, Ben's Truck, absolute banger. That's the first
Dude,
Peep song I ever
so
heard.
good.
You played that song for me at your old place, and it just like as soon as it came on, I was like, "Yeah, dude, this
It
fucking."
slaps.
I can't. I'm gonna put this on my goddamn
like,
car on my
"Goddamn."
way home. That's how much it's slapping me right now.
Yeah, for real.
Definitely.
And then Awful Things came on, and I thought that was fucking.
I did not fuck with Awful Things at first.
Not at
I was
first?
like, this sucks.
I didn't think it was that great, but I was like, it still slaps. I'm still fucking with it.
Yeah. It's a good example of like what his like kind of niche is.
Yeah.
Because it's like a super
Lil
like
Peep.
emo song.
But they just put out the Cry Alone.
Oh,
Listened
yeah.
to
Yep.
it before the pod.
New song.
New song, new slapper.
You said you were
Released
liking it,
on-
right?
I fuck with it. I was saying that lyrically it's pretty goddamn not special. Like it's you know.
Yeah, it's like the same like what 4 lines.
I felt that
Yeah.
about every song that's come out since he died, basically. And I wonder if that's just because they can't get him to record more shit and
Right.
they have a limited
It's
amount
just
of stuff
incomplete
that he's
stuff,
done.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's what I think.
every single song that they put out, it's just like him doing a short like chorus or something twice and then like
couple
the song's
lines,
over.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not that they're not. I mean, it's just like you said. It's, you know, it feels incomplete, but it's not. Cry Alone feels like I don't know. It's a nice background song. It's not something you want to like pay a lot of attention to, but
Yeah.
I like the guitar shit and the you know all the melody behind it, whatever. But,
Yep.
You know.
No, you're right. The beat is sick.
This beat is
Yeah, the beat's good. I like the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I just
But
hope
yeah.
that's not the same for all the songs on
Right,
the
yeah, I
album
hope
because
there's
I'm
a
actually
little
trying to
bit
hear some
more.
like finished songs by Peep.
but Peep's always kind of had like these like here's a couple verses that I'm gonna repeat over and over again.
He's just got a bunch of like 2-minute songs.
yeah, they're really short. He does not record too long songs.
What would you say is Peep's best song?
His best one.
His like most defining, not best, but like most defining. I would say it's Beamer Boy, dude.
I'm just like Hunter, the power is yours. Define
Well,
the greatest.
I definitely think Hunter would have a good opinion on that. He's listened to a lot of Peep.
Dude, wow.
Like I think of Beamer Boy
I mean,
as
Beamer Boy was like his first
Beamer
song
Boy
where he
freaks me
like
out.
blew up.
Oh, is it?
like freaks
Yep.
you out, dude.
Because
I
he talks
love
about-
Beamer Boy.
Well, he talks about taking a girl's ass out, spazzing out.
There's some questionable
While
lyrics.
she's
Yeah.
passed out.
You
Yeah.
know, it's like she's all
Ugh.
passed out.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's one of the most
It's like,
questionable
hey, how come no one
songs.
no one
That's
talks
super
about that
questionable.
line?
You're right. I never hear
Um,
people talk about that either.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know. I it's hard to speak like
Hmm.
because I love one song that's like I don't know if it defines him necessarily, but it's always fucking the Ben's Truck, dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ben's Truck, of course.
just-
That's what
it's
I would
just-
say.
I don't
No,
know.
and that's why I said like not necessarily the best because I think like Bench Truck might be his best song, but it's also like not his typical song.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a unique song to me.
Yeah.
Like when I hear it, I'm like,
The beat's a
this
lot
is, like-
different than most of his shit,
yeah,
but it is how I got
there's a
into it.
lot about that song I enjoy. And that's why for me, it's number one.
yeah, yeah.
What about you guys?
I would say that one.
You like Ben's Truck?
Bench
Yeah.
Truck,
Dude, Ben's Truck every day.
girls,
Never
dude.
switch up. I love girls too.
That one's good.
Except for that Horsehead verse. Can
I
we
think
get
the
that
first-
out? Can I get a version without
The
Horsehead?
first
please?
Lil Peep song I heard was White Wine.
Oh,
Dude, if we're talking Lil Tracy, like
That's Lil
featuring
Tracy
Lil
collab?
Tracy's, I like the I like
Witchblades.
Witchblades, right?
Witchblades is really sick.
Yeah, that one is good.
I like White Wine, but Witchblades will always be like number one slapper.
Witchblades will never be on Spotify. Like, please put it
Free
on
it.
Spotify.
I think they put White Wine on iTunes, but not Witchblades.
White Wine's on
Yeah.
Spotify as well.
Yeah.
It must be a more official song.
Damn, I want Witchblades so bad.
Maybe it'll come out
Goth Boy,
eventually.
click
I don't know.
in the backhoe.
Make
Oh.
it like a bonus track to like the new album.
Oh my god.
That would be so sick. Just
That'd be
have
really
that as
nice.
added. bonus.
Is it gonna be like you pay for the album, or is it gonna be like a free download type of meal?
You'll pay for it.
I'm
unless
sure
you have
it'll be on
streaming.
streaming.
Okay.
Just like
It's just a commercial release. You know.
Will it have like a physical disc? You think?
I bet they would make it.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of fire.
The fucked up thing is, well, maybe it's not fucked up, but this album's gonna do so much better than the part one, dude. It's gonna sell so much more.
And it'll probably not be as good either.
Oh,
which
no way,
sucks.
it won't be as good.
Like
I'm
I'm
anxious to hear
hoping
about
to
how
get
it
I'm
sounds.
hoping to get 2 new bangers out of it.
Okay,
At
That's
least
my
2.
hope.
reasonable expectation.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
it's like a 2-disc or something. Like I think
For
it's
real?
got like 8 songs or
I
some
heard
shit.
that. I heard
Wow.
Yeah.
that. A decent amount of content.
2 discs, 8 songs.
Yeah. I
4
don't know.
discs.
4 songs per disc.
I mean, it's probably a digital
using
only release
cassettes?
anyway.
They're on floppy, dude.
Yeah.
I thought when I saw the pre-order on iTunes, it had like 2 separate albums in it for some reason.
Maybe there's
but
those
I
little
don't
Tracy
know.
features on that other one, dude. I
Please.
can only hope.
Oh.
Please hook us up.
Nah, dude, Lil Tracy not vibing with
Definitely not.
the
on it.
people in control of Peeps music right now. I think
Yeah.
Really?
he said they're exploiting them.
No shit.
Lil Trace, man.
Wow. He would probably know.
Lil Tracy is such a tragic case because I like him so much on those Peep songs, but just like I would never
Alone.
listen. I would never listen.
What
to
about
him alone.
Like a Farmer by Lil Tracy?
What
I
about
don't know that song.
We Are Farmers?
You've never heard Like a Farmer by Lil Tracy?
Why are you saying that to me like everyone
What
in the
the
world's fucking heard Like a Farmer by Lil Tracy?
Nobody's
dude.
heard it here?
No.
All right. Hold on, let me pull this up.
I don't
on-
often
dude,
search for farmer
This
music.
shit's on the radio every day.
When I'm-
One after the other. They keep playing
When I'm
it.
looking up a farmer song, it's We Are Farmers.
Yeah,
by
that's
Three
about it.
Locos. Bum, bum,
Oh.
bum, bum,
Are you about to play it?
Vote for Angus King.
Yo, I hate these ads. I was gonna talk to you guys about how
The,
much
like,
I hate
4
these
second,
bots
like,
What do you
fucking
mean?
Hi, I'm
sequin
Angus
ads.
King. Bye. Like,
I'm like, get out of here.
Those are powerful.
that's gonna sound so bad.
Oh, it sounds terrible.
This Lil Wayne?
There's so many memes with this song. You've never heard this?
I've maybe heard this.
Farmer memes.
Jesus Christ.
It's classic. Lil
Sorry.
Uzi's on the remix.
Sorry, I'm not
Okay.
gonna bump that. Just because that first verse was like a farmer.
Unrelated farming
Yep.
content.
Yeehaw, finna pick up your daughter.
Oh, yo, I was gonna call Liz out on the podcast. She brought a fucking Mario Pez over to
No.
our house.
No,
I
those
bought
are,
those.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Luke
Wow.
left his here.
wow.
Sorry,
The
Liz.
truth
'Cause,
comes
you know.
out.
The truth comes out.
Truth comes out mid-pod. This is fucking
Pez
nothing new.
everywhere, all over the pond setup.
Yeah, no, it actually was. It was a disgraceful scene when we came in here. Fucking,
Filth.
there's fucking cheese all over the place. I don't know what.
Cheese. What? Who's
I don't know
eating
what
cheese?
you people were eating.
How dare you?
We don't
eat-
This
use this
dude's
table
eating
for anything
cheese.
but the podcast.
Yeah,
so.
I imagine it was like Liz or somebody else, but
Yeah, I mean, we're
Oh,
in here
wait,
every
it was-
once in a while.
Yeah,
but
Luke was eating Chipotle in here the other day.
Oh, it was definitely Luke. Yo, Luke, you're not fucking welcome here anymore.
Luke, what are you? You're killing
Permanently
me, man.
banned from the cast, dude.
Leaves his Pez here, puts
Leave your
fucking
cheese
cheese
here
on the
too,
table.
bro. You left some cheese.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll just
Goddamn
leave
phone.
that for them.
Since we're talking about stuff
take
on the
care of it.
table, do you guys? How much do you guys know about the Cthulhu mythos?
I know a bit.
The
well-
dude,
well
what's the
versed.
dude's name? Can't
H.P.
think.
Lovecraft.
Yeah, isn't he like super racist? Didn't that like come out much
I think
later?
He is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think his family and him were like fairly discriminatory
Mm.
against people. Yeah.
He makes cool alien-y things
He makes
though.
sick stories.
Yeah.
He's got a hell of a mind, but,
But yeah, that's
it's
a bummer.
little fucked up.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Dude, he's actually the smartest writer ever because he was just like,
He's so
this
crazy
is so
intelligent.
scary that I can't describe it to you.
Yeah.
He was like, just imagine the really
I don't
scariest
even
thing
have
you
to
can
write it.
imagine. More scary than that.
Everybody's like, "Whoa, that's scary as
Oh,
fuck."
shit.
No, but it's actually
Yeah, because
so
all they had
interesting.
back then was books, so they're just like, yo, I'm imagining this so hard.
Well, do you think
now.
right up until then everyone was like, and the vampire was pale and
yeah,
had
yeah.
really sharp teeth and
It was pretty spooky.
wasn't a
I'm
very
telling
nice man?
Dude, and he didn't even get really famous till after he passed away. I heard.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
none
Yeah,
of that stuff was
A lot of
really-
artists,
believe
right?
that, Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like this podcast.
after we all pass on.
Once we stop doing the podcast, it'll blow up. We'll get hit up. We'll be on Ellen.
This is the.
what's
Ellen
going
will
on?
still be alive after we're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing well.
Yeah.
never gonna
And
die,
we're
dude.
doing bad. We do not take good care of ourselves.
Look at Zach. He's sipping
Ellen
down a
will be in
smug
the
right
form
now.
of like, you know, like the voiceover Athena in Overwatch. That's
Yeah.
like round beginning in 10 seconds or whatever.
Sure.
Hey
guys, it's me,
Ellen. Round's gonna begin soon.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like that. Like Ellen's just gonna like her consciousness will just be uploaded into like a cloud, and the Ellen show will just be like a faceless show where like it'll just be a person sitting alone on a stage,
She'll be
and
like
then
the Wizard
AI.
of Oz face, like just a huge fucking Ellen face hosting the show.
Yeah, it's like a Big Brother type image.
Yeah. Can't wait for that.
So
man.
tell me, what's your favorite
Today on the
kind
show
of
we have Channing Tatum.
spaghetti?
When the fuck does she say shit like that?
I don't know, it's just stupid
What's
morning
your-
show.
Did you say,
I've
what's
never
your favorite
watched Ellen,
spaghetti?
so it seems just as valid to me.
Did you ask someone what their favorite spaghetti was?
Yeah, that's some stupid shit they'd ask
uh,
on Ellen.
How many?
It's not like they're asking hard-hitting questions.
I think you mean more like pasta, right? Because like
Yeah.
spaghetti's a subset
Spaghetti's
of
just-
pasta.
I was
It's
just
just one
goofing,
kind.
you
Hey,
know.
what kind of spaghetti you like?
Yeah, what kind of
I like it
pasta
coming out
you
of
eat
someone's
these
asshole.
days?
Hey girl, you fuck with bow tie?
Farfalle dog.
Well, the
guys
ones
get
that
it.
look like wheels,
You guys
dude.
get into the fucking the deep pastas, man. I would
Oh,
never.
I
fucking
know
say
my
those
pasta
first.
types. I know my types.
I'm on that penne.
Jesus Christ. Or your ZD, dude. You know,
ZD.
the Jake Willett
Your
special.
fucking elbows. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just rattle off every name of pasta we can fucking think of.
Shells,
That's
baby.
content,
Shells.
dude.
Yeah, let's have a quick pasta chat.
This meme brought to you by
Pasta chat.
Shell.
Linguine is the best noodle.
Lame Dudes brought to you guys by Prego.
by Kraft.
By Kraft, yeah, dude. Can we get a Kraft sponsorship?
No, I want the Newman Zone sponsorship because that's a good brand.
Isn't Newman no longer with us?
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
for like ever though, dude.
Oh, rip.
Damn, I was trying to be nice in case it was recent, but
No, yeah, it's
super
been
good.
it's been a minute.
Okay, that makes it okay.
Yeah.
That dude did.
Y'all fuck with Numinos, the like Newman's own
Oreos.
Oreos.
Yeah, I've never had them.
So
I've seen 'em.
dank. Fuck with those. I fuck with
That's
what's their
surprising.
is it just Fig Newmans?
Fig
Yeah.
Newman, yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Ah,
are good
fuck
too.
with
I
Fig
love good
Newmans.
figs, man.
I had a Newman
Y'all ever
Zone
seen a
frozen
fig?
pizza the other day.
I haven't. Oh, okay. I was convinced they're like fake. Like
Did you hear
vast
about how
conspiracy.
like hornets go into figs and they die in there?
nope.
Yeah, you should be careful when you're eating real
Sounds
figs.
like a great fucking death.
Because hornets go in there and just fucking die, dude.
Like
Well,
by
isn't that just
accident,
fruit
or
in
is that
general?
like
That's where they just like it.
they
I don't know.
like to die there? Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
if it's on accident. Maybe it's.
I
like
mean,
a
we
thing.
like to die like
Maybe they're trying to end it.
I don't know at
We
Disneyland.
like to be in a cold wood coffin.
I don't think that's
so.
true. Can you imagine like people just went to Disneyland to kill themselves all the time?
Oh my god!
I'm
But you
finally
know Disney
here.
would survive it. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
would come up with a way to spin it. Like
Yeah.
this is the kill yourself zone. So
they just have those boots.
Come kill
from
yourself at
Futurama.
Disneyland this summer.
The best place.
get
to
on
end
Space
it all.
End
Mountain.
it all.
It's dark.
They just have like these.
We won't
nooses in
notice if
awesome
you don't
areas.
put on your harness.
Little kids like come out of Space Mountain and they like are covered in blood.
Yeah. I never got to go on Space Mountain. That's one of my biggest regrets.
I fucking
in life.
XD pranked
No
my mom
regret.
on Space Mountain when I was a kid.
Really?
How'd you get her?
Pushed her
She was lecturing my uncle about how I was not old enough to go on it. My uncle was just like, "Ah, nah, Evans." I was 4. I was 4 or 5.
Shit.
What are you talking about? He's a man.
Yeah, my uncle was essentially saying that he's like, it's fine, he's with me, it's gonna be fine. My mom didn't want to go on it because she's a big baby, so I ended up
wouldn't
going
either.
on it, and I had a blast. But as when I got off, my uncle was like, "All right, here you gotta cry, like cry as you're coming out, and I'll be comforting you, and it's gonna wig your mom out." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like,
Yeah, dude.
and so I came out, I'm like bawling, and my mom's like, "Jason!" And she's like
Oh,
fucking
no.
going hard on him. Like she's like reaming him. And then I just started laughing. And then she was even
Oh.
more pissed.
Yeah,
Well,
no
Jason
kidding.
was dead, but
Yeah.
it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace, my Uncle Jason.
The original troll. He started everything, dude.
Then Evan came along and popularized the shit. And that's how it happened.
Epic style.
I got this great new idea. I call it trolling.
Call it.
I got my mom
Late
really hard one time.
troll.
I'm gonna spread this around the world.
There's a face that goes with it. I'm going to make it.
Epic pone.
Lay epic pwned. Yo, do you guys mind if I tell you a story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, this is a weird ass story, and this is not my story, but I'm gonna present it to you guys. This comes from my girlfriend Elizabeth. This
Oh,
Love
here
you,
we go.
babe. Shout out to you.
Yeah, what up, Elizabeth?
But this is a very bizarre thing that happened to her as a kid, and I asked for permission to talk about it on the pod.
Yo,
She
can I
talks
just
about it sometimes.
preface? Is it supernatural?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
fuck.
really fucking not okay.
Okay.
And you're gonna, when I tell you about it, you're gonna probably be like, yeah, no, I wouldn't be okay with this. But anyways, so as a I don't know, she's probably, I don't know how long this was occurring for, but as a young woman, she was living with her mom, dad, and sis in just a house, and normal ass fucking house. And all of a sudden one day, there was a man asking to fucking hang out in their garage because it was cold out. So this guy, he's from Bangladesh. So a Bangladeshi man comes, knocks on the door, says, "Hey, can I stay in your garage? I'm cold as fuck." And for whatever reason, her father was like, "Oh, hell yeah." And so he fucking stayed and hung out in the garage for a little bit, and then
Most
some time
garages are not
passes.
like heated though.
Right.
Like,
But I guess it was better than being in the snow or the elements or whatever. So
Mhm.
I can see it. And then slowly time would pass. Yo, what up, Jax?
I'm back.
Just to preface this is Elizabeth's story about when she was a kid, and she's like living with her mom and dad and sister, right?
Okay.
In a house.
Family gang.
I won't say where. But
this is the address, the phone number.
yeah, right. So one day a Bangladeshian man comes and knocks on the door and says, "Can I stay in your garage?"
Your boy.
Normal shit, right? So that happens, and then over time,
Did they say yeah?
yeah,
Yeah.
Her dad said yeah, which is weird, but okay.
Respect to the men.
Respect. But then over time, they would notice like he was bringing shit in, and there was like a TV set up. They're like, "Wait a minute, there's a fucking TV in there," and so.
I thought he was just hanging out in your garage for like 10 minutes.
Nah, dude. He
So, like,
stayed.
just-
He was staying.
Like he was living there.
He was living, and there was trash everywhere, and he made a mess of the fucking place. And so, here's where things get a little more bizarre.
Okay.
The guy goes, "Okay, so the garage. I can't stay in the garage." I think they had a confrontation like, "Hey, we know you're living in the garage.
Yeah.
So why don't you stay in the basement?"
Oh.
So,
They upgraded
yeah,
him?
welcome
They
into
upgraded
the
him,
locked.
dude.
Deeper
Come
into
to
the
a space where we can't put a
knocks
lock
on the
between
door.
you and us.
He's like, "Hey, this garage really isn't working out for me.
Listen, yeah, I'm still freezing.
I think I'm ready for the next step.
So for
Are you?
some odd reason, he fucking moves into the basement.
They
Man.
let
He's
him
got
right
his
in.
own little. He's got his own little goddamn corner. You know. And so, it just very inappropriate, right? There's two teenage girls living in the house, and this Bangladeshian man is living in the basement. So, he for a job.
This is starting to sound a little like racially insensitive towards people from Bangladesh.
No. I'm just. It has literally just a description. It's all I have to describe.
That's all we know about him.
Those goddamn Bangladesh, always moving into your basement and shit, man. So, but he sold hot dogs around.
Their house.
He had a hot dog cart in the front yard.
I would love if someone did that here.
Just
right
in
on
like
the-
a subdivision.
Right in the driveway, mate. No, need a permit for that. But so he went down into the city. And he would
God,
sell
your
hot
yard would
dogs.
smell so good if someone
so
was selling
good.
hot dogs in your yard.
Uh-huh.
I think I would get very sick of hot dogs very quickly.
But he had like salad. He had salad, chicken. He would make his cultural foods as well.
Mhm.
And
know, the
that's
Americans
actually
were
one
just
of the
buying the hot
benefits
dogs.
that Elizabeth said was like, yeah, he'd make us free food sometimes, so that was cool.
That's dope.
But so yeah, that's his day job, right? So he's out there slinging his fucking wieners, and
Slanging.
he also had a wife that he brought over,
No
who
way.
who didn't live with them, and he would cheat on her like no other dude.
Oh, no.
Just brought girls over too.
Well, clearly,
And,
they're probably on the outs if he's sleeping in a family's
Yeah.
basement.
Yeah,
you know,
something's
things with the
going
wife
wrong
ain't
there.
probably super good.
Mm, I can imagine.
And yeah, so I'll tell you this later, but so yeah, so so just these weird situations that happen where they have to do laundry and shit, and he's down there and just like, you know. And I was told that she found like pictures of fairly young girls in this dude's like belongings.
No, like underage or
fairly,
like
I'm not
you just know fairly young.
I just know fairly young,
Questionable.
very questionable.
Yikes.
So we don't know where he got those, but it was just it was crazy.
So how does the story like end? What happens
Did
to
they
the
eventually
guy?
kick him
Eventually they like, I think he either left or they got, I know her dad left, so I imagine there was something that he caused him to also be outed.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was kind of on the streets, and there was some interaction after that between her mom and him, and he would like call and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Blah blah blah. It was just fucking bizarre, dude.
That
That's
crazy.
a really bizarre story.
And his wife actually came to the house, and there was someone else there, and it was her sister was living there, and her wife came to the house. She's like, "Hey, I'm so and so. This dude owes me like $20,000."
Oh my
What?
god!
Oh, yikes.
No.
So does he have anything here I can take? And she's like, well, he's got this big hot dog machine that you can totally have because we don't want it here anymore. So he took his fucking hot dog machine.
They took my hot dog
Took his
machine.
took his
I want a
goddamn
hot
way of
dog
life.
machine.
Oh
That
my
sounds
God.
like
stand my ex-wife taking my fucking hot dog machine.
Listen, how's he gonna make the 20 grand if he can't sling a few?
Yeah,
dogs?
he
Listen,
left it
Jackson, he's
behind
not
though,
giving her
right?
that 20 grand.
But he left it behind, right? Like he
Oh,
didn't.
that's true.
Yeah,
Something must have happened. I feel like I'm missing the end. I'll get back to you guys on the end of that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
There's
I mean,
gonna be
can't wait
some
for part
major,
2, dude.
Part 2, the
some
conclusion.
major plot
We'll
point that we're
come
missing
back
here.
next time.
It's like classic where you're
It's like
trying to be
cyclical
nice.
storytelling. We're gonna end up back at the beginning with like a detail we hadn't realized.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like,
wait a
and then he
minute.
went back into time.
But no, then he like moves into our house. It's like, and he's here now. Okay, so
We found him. Next guest
I
on the
have a
pod.
prepared statement for the end of that story. It's a list of friendly alternatives to "This Ain't It, Chief." So I'll say, "This is incorrect, boss." Let's discuss this one, champ. Reconsider this, my friend. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? And I disagree, pal. So that's how I feel about that story. This definitely ain't it, Chief.
Okay.
Whew. So I mean, it's just classic. Like you try to be nice, but then like it just never ends, right? Like how do you cut that off?
I think there was
Like
Jackson making a case for libertarianism.
Fuck no.
Don't give anybody anything.
No, but I've just seen it
Can you
happen
just
a lot.
imagine, dude?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
so
'cause
whack.
I could totally see myself in that situation where it's like literally too awkward for me to tell this person I don't want you living in my house anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just
But
let
you
him live
gotta.
there.
You got to though.
Wait, you can imagine yourself in that situation, or you've been in that situation?
No, I can imagine.
can
Oh,
imagine.
okay. I thought for some reason I thought you said
I'm in that situation right now.
Yeah.
and
Would
then
you-
get the fuck out of this?
Would you let him stay, Jax?
Yeah. Well, no, like I don't know. It's hard to say what you would do, but could definitely see myself. Just
I don't think
like,
I'd get myself in that position in the
Right.
first place.
Among our friend group, is there anybody you guys think you would like let live on our couch for like a month?
Oh yeah, like any of our friends.
But that's the exact
Hopefully
situation.
me.
Like, the dude was probably like, I'm gonna live in the garage for like a minute.
Yeah. Well, I bet
won't
that's
be
what
here.
happened. Like they're like, oh yeah, you can stay in there for like a day, and then he's like,
It's a day becomes
gang.
2 days and so on and so forth, and now we're living in the basement. So I've now entered your home.
That is the part that confuses me most. Is like, I mean, like they must have really gotten to know him in the time, because like there's no locks on most basements, and if there is, that's
Oh, he would
already
just
kind
come
of
up and make
suspect.
food. Yeah, like it was just.
It was like
totally
his
normal.
bedroom was in the basement,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
It was bizarre. There would be times where it was just her and him down in the basement. You know what I mean? Like and
Chilling.
That's very
thank goodness
strange.
that no one was attacked or something happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like literally had full access to their house. So
Yeah.
pretty scary.
Very interesting story. Thank you for sharing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
dude.
Thanks.
Cheers
I
for
had
that
an
one.
idea.
Thank you for sharing.
I really,
Like the
The man in the
formerly
basement.
dank hunter
The man
for
in
that
the
story.
I mean, I know Halloween is only a week away, but I really wish we could have a spooky episode.
Okay.
We
How
can
could
do a
we-
spooky
going to?
episode.
How could we spook this one
That's
up?
the thing. Like, remember, like early on, we were saying we wanted to find like a haunted place and like try and get like the owner's permission and like record in the spooky.
Would
I don't
that
think we
change
could-
the pod
I don't think
much?
we'd do something
I'd
like
be
that.
scared.
But
We'd be, we're just like, Coming to you live, and we're scared.
There's a spirit with
it's
us.
like a third of the length because we're all talking really fast.
Spirit, speak to us. And it's like, oh.
Okay, now
And
if
there's
we
like
got
creepy winds, and then I'm like, Spirit, do you have a ball seam?
yeah, if we recorded some ghost activity, that'd be a lot different. That would be a good episode.
Of course it would.
Yeah.
It's like pee is stored
Spirit,
in the ball.
what's the Wi-Fi password?
Dude, where could we possibly get? I don't even know a fucking haunted place or a supposedly.
Well,
haunted
they
place.
knocked down that scary hospital in Biddeford.
Right, they wouldn't have let us in there
No,
anyway.
no. But that one's easily trespassable.
Hey,
I've heard.
we're the Lame Dudes podcast. We have 16 subs. Can we maybe film in your?
I feel like we just need
We'll
like a
just say
haunted.
asylum?
We'll just
We
say
need
we're
like a
journalists.
creepy barn.
Yeah.
We need like a barn.
I don't want to sit in a barn, dude. I'm gonna get spiders on me and shit. There's gonna be a huge huntsman on me.
A huntsman.
A good huntsman, man.
He knows the species. Looking out for
I'm
it.
imagining like a British dude with like a musket, like looking for foxes, just tiny.
Yeah. No, I don't.
The
I mean,
scariest monster.
the closest thing we could get
The
would be
small
like
huntsman.
in the woods at night. I feel like.
A cemetery.
I mean, we do live
Can we
right
go to a
next to the
cemetery?
woods. Yeah, we could. I mean, it's definitely like trespassing to be in a
Oh.
cemetery after dark, but
No way.
100%. But we could do it anyway.
Did we get in trouble?
I mean, we never would.
Cemetery gang.
As long as you don't have a car in the cemetery, I bet you could easily trespass. You know what I mean?
Kids in high school used to smoke weed like all the time in Evergreen.
Our
Like,
cemetery,
No way.
we would see kids get caught smoking weed there all the
Yeah.
time.
Okay, I
You
want to
remember
get
that?
caught.
We would be
I
there
just wanna-
smoking weed, and we'd see other kids getting caught smoking
No,
weed.
we-
We'd
High
go-
schoolers.
I don't think we ever
We'd be like,
smoked.
dude.
We're recording a
We
pod.
never smoked at the cemetery. I always
We did-
avoided
we
it
did a
because I
few
saw,
times.
like, I remember even in cross country, we saw kids getting busted for weed.
Damn. So what
At the
if we were
cemetery.
like filming a podcast, so like sitting there recording our shit, like, and some like
And that's not illegal.
scary goddamn gravedigger comes up, hey you fuckers.
I was thinking about this. One of my favorite podcasts is Last
A
Podcast on the
necrophiliac
Left. No,
comes
Jesus.
up and
Yikes.
fucking, he's like, yo, what are you
Whoa.
guys doing?
Whoa.
He's like digging up a grave. We're like, do you work here? He's like, yeah, I do.
No.
But in reality,
is
he's
my
gonna-
job.
he's
Do
gonna
you have
fuck-
business here?
fuck my
I do.
grandma.
Yikes.
Anyways.
Anyway,
Whoa.
my favorite part of that podcast is they do this bit where they all go, legalize it. It's so fucking funny. They all say it. I was like, God, that'd be so funny for us to do on the podcast. But I was like, they took that away from us, dude. They
Yeah,
took
they
away our
invented it.
legalize it jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
They
A.
took that away.
We
they
can
take away
change ours.
everything.
Juicy
Free
jokes,
Bobby.
man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We our free him.
Please
Yeah.
free.
Also,
us.
Free
shout out to
him.
Canada, Zex.
Seems like the ball scene might be your guys' like internal meme.
Okay.
P is stored in the balls.
we can
That's
make
like
the
such
ball
an old
seem our
meme
thing.
though. The ball seam is all right. Yeah.
It's all right.
I just feel like I wish it was a
You got a
more
ball seam,
original joke because we just like stole it.
Yeah,
from
we just have like a poo poo pee pee joke as like our signature bit right now. We don't have anything funny.
XD.
Oh, poo poo pee pee joke.
Poo poo pee pee.
We're in that 12 to 17 demographic. We're
Probably.
We checked the YouTube trends. We know what you guys want.
we're checking out the analytics.
We're making
Welcome back
more
to the,
penis
uh,
jokes.
Poo poo pee pee podcast.
The only
this week-
podcast that is a victory royale.
Can we do a weekly like
this
Fortnite tip
podcast
segment?
costs 500 V-bucks to download.
Okay. If we want to move on to the next topic I was trying to get to here, it's going to be our Elon Musk hot takes segment of the podcast.
Anime.
What is
Good
this
thing
man
the
doing?
resident anime
Uh,
fan is on the cast right now.
You
Okay.
know, a great Twitter account I follow, @fart. Give him a follow if you don't follow him.
What a-
@fart replied to Elon Musk this morning, and he just said, "Your posts are not good," and I have to agree with him. That's my take.
That's a rare.
Shout out to Fart.
What does
Shout
he
out
post
your
on
boy,
Twitter?
Okay, so he's just
He's
he's
just
always
been
been a
posting
little
anime
reckless on
shit.
Twitter, but I swear in the past week he's actually just gone like silly with it.
Yeah, he's
posting,
trying to be a
like,
meme.
Mm-hmm.
He's posting I love anime, and he's posting I bought Fortnite. I sent you that one.
Yeah.
He bought Fortnite to. shut
No
it
way,
down.
Troy's here.
Balin. Gonna go hang out with my
Troy
real
gang.
friends.
He's not
Oh
here.
wow,
Goodbye.
dude, we just got scuffed.
Wow.
We just got scuffed mid.
All right, I'll pause it and remove Evan's mic so we don't have a bunch of extra file size.
No, remove him from the whole pod.
Yo, fuck you, Evan.
dude, edit.
And we're back. Yep,
That's-
Evan is no longer recording.
It's
We're good.
dank, isn't it, dude?
We kicked Evan out of the fucking pod. He was worthless anyway. And then we also lit up a
Fucking
new bowl.
worthless.
and it tastes really good.
Hey,
I might want to rip at that actually.
Hey.
I'm
I
excited.
Yeah,
think it
of
was
course
that's your
This
weed.
is this is the anesthesia. You guys have had this.
It's tasty.
Ooh.
It's definitely tasty. So before we stop, we were doing Elon Musk. It's actually bizarre to me because you think of like, or at least I thought of Elon as like a really smart dude, but these posts lately, I literally see it like he's just trying to seem cool, dude.
Dude, here's the
Trying
thing.
to seem cool and edgy, and it's like there's actually a billionaire who like is like an intro level Redditor. Like it's literally like he discovered Reddit, and it's like
Wow.
XD.
I don't know. I don't really
That's my
mind
read on
Elon,
it.
man. I think he's funny. I think he's on. Dude, he just doesn't give a fuck. And it's like, yo, why not?
That's really cringe what he was doing on Twitter.
The thing is,
I don't know all the things he did on Twitter, so I can't really I can't attest to what he
did
said.
anything bad.
I think he's like trying to make himself into a brand. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to be a celebrity more than like just the
Think so.
CEO, billionaire genius.
Is he trying to be like the
It's a lot of
internet
things, man.
celebrity? I mean, he
He's
already
trying to be
kinda
like
is.
Tony Stark, basically. If
He
you think
really
about
is
it.
Tony
He's
Stark.
actually the closest
He was
to
in
Tony
Iron Man,
Stark.
dude. He was in
Except
Iron Man.
Tony Stark is hot, and Elon
He's
Musk
hot.
is like gross.
I love that
Elon
Jackson
Musk
goes, Tony
is-
Stark's hot, dude.
Elon Musk is just like John McAfee or like Kim.com
Oh.
of 2018. You know what I mean? Like he's just
Dude.
an internet celebrity who is like started in tech and is still a fucking nerd and will fade out of existence soon.
You think
And he
so?
needs to
I
accept
don't
that.
think he's gonna fade as fast as
Here-
Kim.com.
He won't because he's really smart and we live in like a different kind of world. Like he'll be able to pivot a million times.
And he's
you
got
know?
a lot more money.
Dude, what
yeah,
the fuck
so.
is Kim.com?
Kim.com started Mega Upload
Oh.
and he got rich off
got
it, so he changed his
super
name
rich.
to .com.
Wow.
He got super rich, bought a mansion, but then didn't he get sued for all his money and had to go into hiding or something?
Yeah, he was
definitely-
like gonna get arrested or some shit. and
Definitely in
then-
legal trouble.
Wow. that
Yeah, but now
sucks.
he has Mega, which is just a newer version of Mega Upload.
But legal
Um,
somehow.
But
Yeah,
legal
somehow
somehow.
legal.
Legalize it.
He also he's weirdly a big celebrity because he plays with like the night that Ninja was playing Fortnite with Drake and Travis Scott. Kim.com was their fourth player in the squad.
No fucking
Wow.
way.
So there were just random parts where you'd hear this guy like, Drake, I have a slurp juice for you.
Oh my God.
Like some British sounding dude.
Wait, that's the weirdest time
didn't know
ever.
that.
After all these years, he's back. I thought he was in jail or something.
No, he's like
Playing
on an
Fortnite.
island like hiding or some shit. I don't know. But
He's playing Fortnite, dude. Track him down. Get his IP. I don't know.
Fortnite. What
It's
about
connected to
Fortnite?
the goddamn servers somehow. You can't find him. Like, I don't understand.
Dude, just backtrace it.
You're under arrest. We found you on
Dude's got
Fortnite.
Spectrum bills and shit coming in.
You know he's buying V-Bucks, and you need to put your fucking address.
His
in.
Twitch Prime bill. We found his shipping address.
Exactly. Track this dude down.
We did it.
Shout out to Mega though.
Yeah. That's the lesson of the day. Kim.com.
Kim.com.
Pretty sure he's like a huge asshole.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna kind of arrive at with this Elon Musk thing. Is like, you have to remember that like all these like billionaire tech geniuses who like pretend like they're like philanthropists changing the world are at the end of the day just like billionaires,
Right.
and they're just getting you for your money.
Okay, well,
Which is like something I've been noticing a lot recently with like certain companies like making decisions as like a way to be like, oh, we're progressive, but it's really just like
Oh, of
they
course
know
that's a
at the end of the day,
marketing move, yeah.
it's like for example, like even though I supported the Colin Kaepernick thing, it was like Nike wouldn't have done that if they knew it would actually hurt their business. You know what I mean?
No,
but
yeah.
they knew it would benefit them, so they're like, okay, fuck you.
it's obviously a calculated risk, all meant for marketing.
Yeah.
But I would still rather have them market in that way than the old way, you know. So it's still
Mhm.
progress, even though at the end of the day, it all is because of capitalism.
Yeah, yeah. Like Nike, for example, to keep on that, like still has child labor probably making most of their stuff.
Yeah.
So,
it's
like,
funny.
just- So you just have to like always remember like, yeah, Elon Musk's tweets are like super hilarious and so funny, but at the end of the day, like he's not like the coolest dude
Feels
ever.
bad,
Like
man.
he's still like
Feels bad.
he still does and says shitty stuff often, and we've seen that time
Oh,
and time
yeah.
again.
Damn.
Well, and the other part about it is like, this dude's like a billionaire genius, right? He's like doing a lot of shit. I shouldn't like hold him to such a high standard. Like, of course, he's not on his like 4th level ironic Reddit memes. I'm like, he's such a normie with his memes. But
well,
yeah,
tomorrow
like,
he's gonna
course,
post like a "this post was made by Elon Musk gang" or some shit.
if he does
you
that,
imagine?
I will be so happy.
That would actually be funny. I would support him. And I would take back
this
everything I just
post
said.
made by Elon Gang.
If he were to up his meme levels like super good,
So
Yeah.
it's just because it was me.
because he's like
No,
he's 2 years old with the ironic anime shit.
Exactly. Like, I love anime, and the Fortnite epic memes, that was cringe as fuck.
He was like
Yeah,
tweeting he
sure.
has like a chibi Wolverine or something. I was like, wow,
As
that's
far as
so
memes
funny,
go, those
dude.
aren't good. You're right.
Like, no, yeah, he was so cringe with it, but like, if he got more ironic with it, it'd be more
get a
funny.
little crazy.
So it
with
was like
Elon.
SEC sues me, actually starts new company digging tunnels under Los Angeles like a boss or some shit.
Please.
That would be funny as fuck.
Oh
That would be
my
great.
God.
Also,
Yeah,
if
please.
we are talking about Elon Musk, because I am actually interested in this
Currently are.
company,
Okay.
even
The
like
boring one?
the
SpaceX.
boring company, he says the tunnel is opening in December.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I didn't even know they were fucking making a tunnel.
That's it. Yeah,
I
they
heard
have
they were making a
permission to
tunnel.
actually make tunnels in Los Angeles.
Dude, if you
Um,
would have watched the Joe Rogan podcast,
okay. I feel like the biggest hole in my life is that I don't watch Joe Rogan. Unlike
You're
I
not
don't watch
missing
it
that much.
consistently,
I don't
yeah.
watch it as much as you think I do.
no,
Yeah.
not even you, but just, I feel like the whole fucking world is watching Joe Rogan these days.
He's
love
it's,
JR,
it's
baby.
easily
We
the
love.
biggest podcast on the internet right now.
Dude.
And I think podcasts are right now are like rising to a new peak. Like I think podcasts are about to reach a new
peeking, baby.
You know, people are saying that about Twitch right now. I think like podcasts are like one step ahead of Twitch in terms of like commercialization and shit.
Huh.
Normies are.
And
as soon as the
hopefully
normies get on, you
we-
know it's a good sign.
Hopefully we catch that wave,
Dude,
boys.
there's literally a
Smash that
YouTube
like.
ad. There's a YouTube ad that I've gotten a couple times where it's Joe Budden going, "Hey guys, tune into the Joe Budden podcast on Spotify." I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, they got signed by Spotify.
Damn.
It's a Spotify original podcast
It's right
now.
on YouTube. Write a YouTube ad. Like I'm
Yep.
listening to a video. That's what I have to.
Do you ever
I know
watch the
about
Joe
Joe
Budden
Budden.
podcast?
No.
It's pretty good.
No.
It's good.
Nah.
You should listen to it.
No, I'm not
All right.
gonna do that.
What do you
How-
guys?
I don't even know anything about Joe Budden, but
Doesn't
You
he have
don't really
beef with
need to.
Eminem?
Yeah. Some
is
shit
it
like
more
that.
like is it a music like does he talk to musical guests?
He just talks about hip hop
hip hop.
because he was a rapper.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just has like this insane personality, and then like his like co-hosts are just these like chill guys who
Is
are
he
funny.
zany?
Hmm?
Is he zany?
Oh yeah, he goes like
Oh yeah.
he'll just turn like beet red when he gets angry about something. I swear. Just gets super mad.
He
Like
gets
starts
mad? All right,
screaming.
I might listen to it. I
He
might
gets
check
so
this out.
pissed. It's great. Highly recommend.
Damn, dude.
Sounds good.
Eminem.
Promoting him.
Sounds way better than our podcast. I wish someone would fucking yell on this one.
God, can we get Jake Lowe on the podcast?
Can we get fired up about something?
Just clip the mic. Sorry, folks.
Oh, actually, that would be bad for the sound.
Yeah.
Yo, what
Yeah,
do
we
you
don't
guys?
wanna-
What do you guys think about Twitch? Like, is there actual widespread appeal? Like, will a Twitch-like platform in like 30 years be like new TV, or is it like a fucking fad that's gonna go away? What do you think?
I don't know. That's a
I
good
don't think
question.
live streaming's ever gonna go away like that.
Like, it seems so big right now, but like, is it gonna continue getting bigger, or are we like pretty close to how big it's gonna get?
I feel like
That's a good question.
I don't know. I think Twitch is doing well in general. I don't know if Twitch is gonna last, but I think streaming in general will do pretty well because I don't know people.
Most apps
like
have
that.
streaming features built into them. Now.
Yeah, YouTube even
Which is an
started
important
streaming
thing.
after Twitch started getting pretty big.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. There's YouTube gaming.
So you know,
Like at my university, we have a guy on staff who like is the video streamer, and he like streams our live events and shit. So like
Mhm.
streaming's blowing up, dude. Like whether or not it's on Twitch, it's definitely big. I just wonder, like, I guess it's more about gaming in general than just Twitch, but like, is this just like a cultural fad, or like,
Will
is
everything
it
be
gonna keep
streamed?
growing? Because like gaming's blowing up, dude. Gamers are everywhere these days.
huge. Yeah.
Well, I
rise
think
up.
Fortnite has about 6 months of popularity left in it.
Hope so, dude. Fucking kill that game already.
And then
I was hoping Elon would
it's
buy
gonna
it.
rely on.
Yo, when I sent Hunter the fucking Elon headline, it's like Elon buys Fortnite to save kids from being virgins their
Oh
whole
yeah,
lives.
that was one of the posts.
And
he
I was
did.
like, oh my god, this is the real tweet. And Hunter's like, but did he really do it though?
He should.
I was like, I wish.
But did he
so,
though?
so funny.
That would be good.
Anyway, you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Some live streams.
Yeah, like
Gaming.
I think Fortnite will have like a few months left in it, and then like kind of like pop culture will shift on to a new thing. So it'll be basically
but
like
even like over the past
how
10
long
years,
can the normies stay latched onto this, and how many normies
Right.
will keep watching video game streams after like Ninja isn't popular anymore?
But I bet there's so many new gamers who got into gaming because of Fortnite, but then won't stop even when Fortnite's dead. Like, I'm sure they'll just move
Hopefully,
on to
yeah.
something new.
I guess that's the goal, right?
Like, yeah, and that's what I'm wondering. Like, over the 10-year trend, I see gaming is like so much bigger, so much more culturally acceptable.
Yeah, I think it's like further away than like we believe. Like people make it sound like it's like in 2 years, like everybody's gonna have like crazy like local gamers and like esports
Shit, we're there, dude.
competition and shit. But
We're
like I
there.
think in like 5 or 10 years, it'll be like the level that
norm.
people are anticipating.
Yeah.
Like almost on the level of sports
Yeah,
with esports. Just
I
kind
think
of like a normal
it
channel.
won't even be the same games we're playing now. Most likely, obviously.
Of course not. Yeah.
5 to 10 years from now, but
yeah. Hopefully not. Fuck.
It actually feels
Except
like
for WoW.
every person I run into who's like younger than like 35, like has either played a lot of games or just like knows about games. Like, it's crazy. Like,
yeah.
I
It
was,
definitely seems like the people who can spend money now are spending it on video games. Like we're now in that generation.
Yeah. I was listening to a video today about it must have come out like quite a minute ago, but it was about just about all the past shit with everybody blaming games for violence and things like that.
Yeah.
And it was just making me think
that
about
wasn't
all,
that
like,
long ago at all.
Yeah, no, but the video probably came out like a couple of years ago.
No, yeah, no.
Um,
I mean, like very recently,
But
people
yeah,
thought like.
and when
games
we were
were
just
horrible.
talking about how like how big it's gotten and how accepted it kind of has become.
It's fucking dark out, boys.
Yeah, it's super dark. And to think like how recently people are blaming Grand Theft Auto for like murders and like child's fucking heads getting all
Yeah.
filled with murder and shit like that. You know, it's just pretty crazy.
I feel like we're generally past that as like a culture.
I
like,
hope so, dude.
No.
You don't think so?
Remember Florida when it seemed like there was like finally gonna be like somebody was gonna write like some law. Well, people wrote laws, but like nothing happened from them. But they were like, oh, it's a mental health thing, and they're like, we're gonna start talking about mental health. But then instead of like mental health, they were like, video games
Them
are
games.
violence. And they shifted the talk to video games, which tends to happen where there's like one or two people after a bad thing happens that say this is because video games do this to kids. And it always is the same thing as some like study comes out and it's like once again proves video games do not correlate to violent behavior. And
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. It's like
There's quite a few of those studies that say that.
stupid.
Sounds like gamers need
We're
to
just
rise
waiting
up.
for old people to die
trying,
at
dude.
this point, I think.
So
You
we
know?
can reset here. Let's
Yeah.
keep the-
Okay.
And then we'll live in a
Keep the wheel
gamer's
moving.
world.
The day we get a gamer in the White House, dude, that's the day I'm waiting
Okay,
for.
this is epic.
That'll be so epic. You
It's like
imagine?
me. I'm like,
it be
everybody
you?
plays Fortnite for free.
Can you be the president next
Can
year?
you imagine
no, I
our
can't.
next
I'm
president?
Canadian born.
No, he's right.
Our next president playing Fortnite, like on the Oval, like in the Oval Office, like
on a projector. I'm poning.
Freaking pwned. Yeah, instead of wars, we just have esports World Cups. It's like Overwatch World Cup, but it's like instead of like what do they call like in CS:GO? It's like the like Katowice and like Cologne. Like they have
the
like
majors.
where they have like where the event is
Yeah.
as like the series name.
Yeah.
It would just be like the Gulf War conflict series of 2024.
It's
And
gonna
then
be.
it's
It'll
just
be
like
played out in the next Counter Strike.
yeah, it's like ISIS versus U.S. Army playing Overwatch. Just like
Oh my god.
Dude, we'll kind of get there. Like, if we go all drone, like,
Yeah,
with
we're
our
in drone
military,
war.
we'll actually kind of be there.
it's like Rocket League,
Isn't
but
that
with
weird?
drones. Like they have like an arena of like drone battle. Like
Is piloting military drones going to be the new profession for us gamers? Like, have
that's
we
what
been,
that's
have
the
we been
concept
training
behind
secretly our whole lives?
Diva in Overwatch is like a pro gamer. Someone said she's like a pro StarCraft player or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
really?
is in the lore.
And they're like, oh, her actions per minute are super good, so she can operate these military mechas. So then she becomes like this like mecha pilot. but it's because she's a gamer.
Okay,
so,
don't
yeah.
at
Let's all
me.
aspire to be Diva.
Don't at me the fucking Overwatch lore. Big yikes from me, dude.
So bad.
So lame.
It's gotta
Holy,
be.
people are like,
What you just told
this
me. I'm
video was so. Dog, your fucking lame ass YouTube
The
videos
animated
are not
videos
good.
are really cool, but like the story doesn't make any sense.
Right.
still.
There's no story in the game. It's all outside the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. In the game, there's
Well,
literally-
there
it's
is
all wrapped around it.
there's the Uprising event, which I guess is the only actual piece of lore in the game.
Gamers uprise.
Yep. Gamers
Always trying to
Uprise.
rise, man.
No, but that actually, I really liked what you said, where Diva is actually like subtle
She's just a drone
training.
pilot-
They're
drone
training
pilot.
for the future
Blizzard
gamer
knows,
wars.
man.
Yeah.
Blizzard's a part of the military.
They're part of
I
the
think.
government. It's all combined.
We're
dude.
all working together here.
Well, what you find out about Diva is that there's a whole team of gamers operating these mechas
No
Whoa.
way.
in the recent animated video. Check
That-
it out.
That is epic.
That is
Mecha?
so epic. I'm like, God, a
Imagine
gamer
being-
military?
That's so.
Imagine being part of the gamer military.
I'm part of the gamer division.
Line up. Fuck you, Sergeant.
Zach just
That
did
hurt
his
my
best
head.
salute. It was so
I
epic.
just saluted super hard.
Okay, guys. If you want to sign up for the gamer military, smash that like button. We'll be in contact soon.
Join us.
Gamers Rise Up.
Thinking. So we are an hour and 5 minutes in. Do we have any final topics?
Mm.
I'm trying to think. Should I go through the list?
We covered Lil
I want to
Peep.
see the list because I feel
We
like
talked
there's
about
something-
Drake and Josh, which was good.
Scoop.
Oh, can we watch that video?
What?
The Kanye West
Oh yeah,
video.
yeah. That's a good. That's a good video.
Oh, all right. So yeah, so Kanye West went to Uganda recently, and he rented out like a national park, is how it was explained to me, or something. Let me see if I can find this video.
Disco.
Oh,
You
here we
like
go.
that
Here we go.
song?
I found it. So yeah, so he starts.
He's
He
free
starts.
balling.
He starts playing some new music. He's performing for the people of Uganda at this park. Let's just get a quick
During a
snippet
performance.
of what Kanye has to say.
Flames.
This goes hard.
Yeah.
I'm slapping that later, dude. Wow.
That's going on in
That
the
song
whip.
is so good. That's my new favorite unreleased song off Yandhi. I can't wait for it to come out in
Well,
November.
it just reminds me of the Scoop
yeah.
Diddy Poop song that he put out a while ago.
Yeah, I guess it's
Was
similar to that.
Lift Yourself, I think it's called.
Yep. Lift yourself.
Which, I mean, say what you want. I definitely don't like what Kanye's been doing lately, but when I first heard that song, I fucking laughed so hard, dude.
Yeah, that was the
Really
funniest
fun.
shit
I
ever.
could not believe when after that he builds it up for a verse. He's like, this next verse though, I was so ready for it to go in. I was like, yes.
These bars.
And
Yeah.
it was so fucking funny. I love
This next part, bars, or whatever he says. These next bars.
Scoop Diddy
These
Poop.
bars, though.
Hi, welcome to Dairy Queen. What can I get for you today? I'm sorry, say that one more time. I can't hear you. Can you say it a little louder?
Yeah, we're out of that flavor.
What flavor, sir? Yeah. All right, sorry, I'm all done with that
Nice fucking meme.
bit.
Zach, before we go, can you do that thing that it's my birthday?
What?
Can you do the it's my birthday?
What do you mean it's my birthday?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
It's my birthday.
Oh, yeah. It's my birthday. Yeah. Just a quick Pruane 2 Forever reference.
That's exactly the face I thought you would make. When
Yeah, you just have to pretend like you have an overbite. That's part of the impression.
Overbite gang.
Overbite gang. Fuck Underbite
Shout out
gang.
to
This
you.
post was made by Overbite gang.
Thanks for joining us
Yo,
today.
okay, so yeah, we got the man who lived in the basement. We got the Scoop. We got the Drake and Josh. Got these music videos.
Scoop.
Oh, this video about a dude taking 30 hits of LSD. We'll watch that some other time.
Jeez.
All right, folks.
I'm interested in
That's
that.
episode 30. Interesting episode, to say the least. Scoop!
To say
Scoop!
the very
Scoop!
least.
Scoop! Whoopity whoop! Scoop!
Yeah,
whoop!
yeah, yeah.
Whoopity scoop!